All right, hey guys, so I wanted to make this video just real quick, just to help you navigate the new peer review groups that I've put up, because it's a little bit of a hunt if you haven't done it before. So I want to put this up there, so that way you guys can see exactly what we'll be doing. So quickly though, these peer review groups are groups that you'll be in throughout the semester. And so you're grouped into, you know, like there's 4 or 5 of you per group. And I've grouped you together based on similar interests, if possible. So what this means is that for each of our major assignments, you'll see that you'll always have a rough draft due. And so what you'll do is you'll go into these groups and you'll submit the rough draft to these groups, and then you'll read your group members' papers, make comments on them, the traditional peer review stuff. So instead of having you guys do peer review for the entire class like we would normally do in like a face-to-face class, you'll be working with the same 4 or 5 people throughout the entire semester. So you'll be able to like develop those relationships and meet people with similar research interests and things like that. Okay, so what's going to happen is you'll see on today's announcements I put up the group members. So come into our main page and you'll see what group you're in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've also given you the tasks for when you actually make comments on each other's papers. And so there's a few things that I'm always going to want you to look for when you're doing peer review. One of those is like, is your partner doing all the things the assignment asks for? And so each project description breaks this down pretty clearly. So for example, does your partner identify each of Swales' 6 components as it relates to their community, right? Does your partner explain all these things in detail using examples? Is each example clearly explained, focused, so on and so forth. So these are the questions that I want you to ask yourself as you're reading through your partner's essay, and then to give them feedback or comments based on what you see. Okay. So to actually find the groups, what you can do is when you're on our main page, you can go to this peer review groups link right here. So then you'll see that there's the list of 5 groups. So make sure you know which group you're in. So let's say we're in group number 1, and you'll see your name listed here if that is your group. So once you're here, what you'll do is you'll go to this group discussion board. Click on that, and you'll see that I've already created a thread for your Project 1 rough draft. So you're going to go in here. You're going to create a new thread. Maybe. Sorry about this. Let's try again. Create a thread. There we go. So there's 2 things you can do. There's one, you can copy and paste everything into here. That's one option. What I prefer though is if you just attach a Word doc here by the browse my computer. It's just that way the formatting will be clear and it's easier to use, and I can make comments on it better because I will come into this and I'll make comments on your drafts too. And so you'll upload your draft and you'll hit submit, obviously. And then what you'll see is it'll pop up right here for your group members to read. And so what will happen is, here, I'll just create a test one. Test. So then you'll see that I've created this thread here. And so let's say this is one of yours. You can come in here, you can click on it, and you can either post your comments to the draft as a reply, or you could download the Word doc and actually make comments on the Word doc, whatever you want. Just make sure that you're giving substantive feedback. Okay. So again, let's just run through it real quick just to make sure we're all wrapped up. Let's quit lagging out. All right, so just to be clear, so you click on your review groups, find the group that you're in, go to the discussion board, go into Project 1, and create a new thread and upload yours, okay? And there you go. And when you're ready to make comments, click on your partners, click reply, and upload your comments right there. All right, guys, email me if you have any questions. Again, make sure your rough drafts are up by Friday and get all your comments in on each other's drafts by Sunday. Again, that shouldn't be a problem because these are pretty short drafts. And I'm only asking you guys to make just a little bit of feedback. But this will just get you into the habit of making these kind of review sessions part of 3010. So let me know if you have any questions and keep me posted. All right, bye.